The party, delving into Hi-Sidenya, once the jewel of the Yaso Valley, ruined long ago by tyrants. The party pushed past and just thousands of these desiccated, mummified corpses that cling to the hillside as they made their way down towards a temple that lingers within the heart of Sedenia. Investigating, they found a strange ecosystem had evolved within it. Plants empowered by the magic of Hyris being able to adapt to the waves of radiation that wash over this place. Faced with these strange plants, they were able to push through, taking some damage and getting some of you getting dosed quite heavily with radiation in the process. Before the party happened upon a tunnel that leads to a strange mechanical system that lowers you up and down. As the party steps into the tunnel, which is deep enough to avoid the worst of the radiation, you guys all begin to take a short rest. If you guys want to start doing short rest stuff.
I will not short rest.
Okay, what will you do?
Not short rest.
Okay. Good talk.
Good
Well,
talk.
I will short rest so hard.
Go for
I
it.
cannot, or else my belt wears away.
That's true. You lose
Yeah.
2 HP when you complete a short or long rest.
They were me.
Is that
Good
all?
roll.
Well, 3d8 plus 6, the average of 3d8 is what, 914. No, it's actually, yeah. That actually is not a good roll.
Yeah, very below that. Sort of.
Is that all you're doing, Mercy?
See. Well, I am but a rogue, so there are not many things I do during short.
Yes.
Uh,
Yelf. Do you, are either of you taking any of the charcoal pills?
I do not need to.
Okay.
let's see. Yeah, I've only taken, I believe, 2 points of radiation damage, so I'm not. Moment.
Okay.
No, I've actually only taken 1. Okay.
In that case, you guys, as you guys bandage yourselves up and get yourselves ready to face what lies ahead, you guys are left at a crossroads. You have before you the strange metallic door that appears to descend into the earth. Or you have going back out into Hi-Sidenya and investigating one of the other buildings. What would you guys like to do?
I want to take a look at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any kind of mechanism that seems like it opens it?
Yeah, there's buttons. I out of character, this is very much an elevator.
Well, Mercy,
Hmm.
going deeper seems a lot better than facing more mutated plants.
Yeah, this is certainly weird. Certainly hope we don't go into whatever this is and immediately run face to face with a tyrant mech, but No, this doesn't seem. I mean, based off what Beck said, may not have been tyrants. Very
Well,
strange.
going down.
I guess.
I'm gonna activate the elevator.
Okay. Ping! As it opens up, you guys. As it opens up, you guys step inside. You press the down button. There's like a.
Is there
And
any elevator music?
Actually, there's a Vestacho udvuti, meveto ebrevito esparo, setun ne melento. As you hear a bunch of old Thessalonian being spoken that you understand none of. And then eventually,
Yeah, that's very much one of those things like spec. What? But
yeah.
not here.
And there's a bing as it pulls open, revealing to you a wide concourse of a room. You can see there's like shelves heavy with like various bits and pieces of technology. You can see like desks stacked with paper and materials and like blueprints. You can see like small kind of almost workshops kind of positioned through here. And in this moment you very much can see like that this was like a place where like a bunch of people were working with Tyrant Tech. On the opposite side of the room, you can see a hallway that leads down further into the structure. Around where you are, you can see a number of other hallways lead to other elevators.
The first thing I'm gonna do is check for traps.
Okay, roll an investigation check. As you kind of start like scoping out the hallway that you like leads right out of this. So you kind of step forward, looking around. You don't see any traps. This place looks very much like it was abandoned in a rush. You see like the long desiccated remains of someone's like meal just kind of on a plate.
You said there were desks in here?
Yeah, there's plenty. There's dozens of desks. This is a concourse, so it's like a 30-foot high ceiling. You can see like there's rows and rows of like workshops, desks, book like long crumbled books and stuff, rusty like crumbling remains of technology. This was like very clearly a place where people were working with Tyrant Tech. You can see, and as you step out, there's like a number of clicking sounds as like lights begin to flicker on in this space. Strange, like flickering like flame lights that cast a like harsh white light on everything. You just hear like some of them are dead in places, and there's like large clumps of darkness in this like kind of large room. But you can see in places the light still sparks ineffectually, casting like brief flickers of light into like some of those areas of darkness.
Not really what I expected when coming to a fucking crater, I suppose.
Agreed.
What are you guys doing?
Is it good? How many other? You said there were other elevators. How many are there?
You'd have to go down like it looks like long hallways that lead like dozens or even hundreds of feet to get to them. You see, I believe. Let me double check this real quick. Okay, so there's one other that you can see that's intact. That's like that. It's down like a long hallway that like has like a strange mechanism that looks almost like the floor was automated to move on its own. Um, but that one's like you can just make out like the red like triangle that kind of glows above the door. You see another hallway that looks like it leads to a similar one, but that one's caved in.
Okay. There are not too many options, but
Conversely, you could go deeper into the facility. It's your call.
well, since this is mostly just a big open area, I suppose there really is nothing else deeper. Yeah, I mean, if there are any ways that aren't elevators, you'd prefer to check that out first before heading.
Yeah, that would be deeper
Even
into
deeper.
the facility. On the opposite side of the room from where you guys are, because you're kind of in like, you're like where the like a row of kind of like elevators is kind of essentially. Then you have this large concourse filled with workshops and desks and papers and crumbling metal. And on the opposite side, you can see a stairs that lead deeper into the facility.
Well, I've never been scared of stairs. Come on, John.
You go with him, Fluffy?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
No worries. Chris, are you there, bud?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you're pretty much caught up if you've been listening.
I'm gonna throw him the staff of healing.
Yeah.
It's not really hyper useful on me, but okay.
I mean,
Can Bards attune that?
you are. Yeah, Bard's gonna do that.
Okay.
And you are one of the few people that would have potentially attunement slots for. So.
That's true.
Also, we did grab a short rest before we went in here. So.
Yeah, and Chris, you wanted to blow hit dice quiz, and you get all your I don't know if you use any, but you get all your inspiration dice back.
I don't know where I was at the end of the last one. So I got. So
We have all of them
sorry,
now.
I have all hit dice, all inspiration.
No, you have all your inspiration dice, and you can roll hit dice if you'd like to like regain hit points. Wait, were you at last game, Chris?
I was not.
Okay, well let's just
you're
say
probably fine.
say you're at like half hit points, and you can blow hit dice to get back up to full.
Does he have any radiation?
We'll say no. Because-
Okay.
And I think I explained how radiation works
Yeah,
to
look.
you at some point, Chris.
Somewhat.
So it's like you can take an amount every day, and it resets each day. But you can take if like a buffer of radiation damage you can take that it doesn't reduce your hit point maximum. And that buffer is equal to 5 times your Constitution modifier.
And the charcoal pills do 1d4 plus 2?
Yes, they reset. The charcoal pills he bought, they'll like reset that like pool of like radiation damage you can take before it starts reducing your damage by like a d4 plus 2.
Yeah. And it counts as poison damage, so poison resistance
Yes.
very useful for cutting down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Song of Rest, kind of hot. Technically, you were Mercy. You were gaining an additional 11 hit points if you weren't at max.
Yeah, hell, I didn't have to use that last hit die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here we are.
But you guys begin to push further into this structure. Hey, Mercy.
Hi.
What's your passive perception?
14.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm checking something. Oh, jeez. Well, that is unfortunate. Because as you guys push further into this, like, workstations, the darkened patches riddled with lit patches, you're completely caught off guard as a dark-skinned, hairless, utterly black-skinned creature, completely hairless, long fangs and tongue, clawed fingers, leaps out of you out of the darkness, and is going to jump your ass.
Yay!
Yeah, indeed.
Yay!
Yay. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Are you rolling to GM?
Oh yeah, my bad. Okay, well, if a 21 hits, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge, and he's gonna back the fuck away from whatever the fuck that thing was.
Okay, well, you can uncanny dodge and back away, and as you go, you pull back. As you pull back, you feel this pulse of pain in your shoulder, and you feel your muscles beginning to lock up, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Woo! Yeesh! As you resist this effect that was beginning to cause your body to lock up. And I need you to roll, you guys all, to start rolling initiative for me.
Truly.
Oh boy.
We'll just put we'll put you guys, I don't know, we'll put you guys like here just for funsies. To put stuff around you.
Ah, yes, terrain.
Ah, yes, terrain, my old friend. You backed up. And you guys did not bring Fred. Go fuck yourselves.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah.
That's my zombie, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. But I'll make you a custom zombie thing the second you give me an acceptable
I
token.
put in what I wanted my skeleton to look at.
Nope. Nope. Okay, well, if you're over there, it's over here.
Oh no, I'd just.
You can't move yourself further away from it when you canonically were positioned in a particular way.
Well, if it was there, I can back up 50 feet, and that's what I did.
Okay.
Like 15 feet away.
Well, it's 20 now.
No? Oh, it is. Math.
Okay.
Squares are hard.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure them out at some point.
Well, no. Because I would have been here. Puts me at 10 feet. Yeah, I was
10,
right.
15. What are you talking about?
5, because
10, 15,
it's
20. Yeah.
That's
not where we were saying it was too much. Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Wait. 5,
yeah.
10, 15. Yeah.
Squares are easy. Apparently.
Yes. Anyways, let me get them initiative rolls, yeah?
Oh god, the tracker wasn't up. We all have to do it again.
Yeah, yee.
I'll take the better.
And the rolls for you. Bink and bink. Jesus. All right. So, let me get this shit fucking off. All right. So, Gawain, you as the two of you kind of your group is like pressing into this place, you watch as from the darkness a creature smelling of death and wreathed in shadow leaps out at Mercy, claws at him. You watch as Mercy, in a like moment of split reaction, manages to dodge the worst of it and skip back a few steps. What are you doing, Gawain?
Oh, he's in here. 1, 2. Let's see if I want to keep my distance off this thing for now. Or I say fuck it. So it's 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, with plenty of room for these guys. I'm gonna try and circle around it a little bit
Okay.
and take 2 attacks.
Go for it.
Actually, we'll take first attack just in case, and then bam.
19 hits.
Then he's gonna pop on a defensive flourish with that one.
Heck yeah. Roll that D8.
Ooh.
Man, your defensive flourish rolls have not been ideal, have they?
No, they have not.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll start rolling like 8s when they matter.
Well, that's the problem when you get with you could do like 2d4 would end up being better off. But going on, let's see. And then second attack.
15 just hits. Sheesh. 8.
23 total.
20.
Well, plus the 2, right?
Plus 2, so 25.
Yeah. Hey, look, as this creature, which like it like scabbed out at him and like lunged out of the darkness. It was trying to pull back into a shadow, but you're too quick. You lurch onto it and begin to tear into it, already leaving it fairly wounded. That's is that your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Okay. It is going to make it is going to make 2 attacks against you. That is a
I think you're GM rolling.
no, I got it off a GM roll. I haven't rolled them yet.
See.
Its first attack with its claws is a natural 1. As you manage to catch them on your rapier and actually like sever a few of the fingers that fall down, you can see its finger like severed squirts this like brown viscous blood that has like a horrible stench.
You're
to
back.
it.
Sorry, someone's at the door.
Well, that does put a damper on things, doesn't it? We'll find out if the next hat. Oh, you know, I think that'll hit.
Carson, defense flourished in your lack of 8s.
Yeah, they'll hit at 20. I think it's actually... Yeah. Well, it is going to attack him. That's, I believe, the bite hits, so that's 13 points of damage. And then it's going to eat an opportunity attack, which he can make when he gets back. Run in this general direction. Stealth from all of you. And that ended its turn. John, you're up, bud. What would you like to do?
Mercy would go before me.
Oh, okay. Mercy, what would you like to do?
Oh boy. Well, that thing just vanished fucking chat. So,
I want to turn the sensitivity up on your microphone, by the way. You're cutting out at the end of your, sentences a lot.
Discord, why do you do this to me? What is Mercy going to do? Let's see here.
You can take the search action if you'd like. Try to find it.
He could. Problem is, I doubt that's what happened. Gonna have fucking salt in chat.
Got too accustomed to having Simon and Hyacinth around, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he is proficient in perception, but having a 13 wisdom doesn't.
That's plus. What is that?
much up
+4?
to-
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
It's not
wasn't
like
enough to spot the stealth attack.
it wasn't.
Let's see here.
You can hold an attack
I-
too if you want.
Yeah, you know what? He is going to post up behind this wall, and make his own stealth check.
Okay. Make a bonus action stealth.
Stealth. 24.
24 is pretty good. As you slip behind one of these desks in this dimly lit concourse, you can vaguely hear things moving out in the darkness around you. What are you writing an attack with?
His short bow.
Okay. As you pull your short bow out, kind of drawing it taut and kind of head on the swivel, looking for something to shoot at. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. John, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna run up in here
Okay.
and I'm gonna take the search action.
Okay, make a perception check as an action. It's dark!
Yep.
It's dark in here.
Then George is gonna go right here.
Okay, gonna make a perception check as well.
Yeah.
Okay, make a search check. I'm guessing that totally doesn't have a pretty big plus to it, huh?
What do you mean? It has plus 17.
He has plus 24, thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Do you look around and you're just like, where the fuck did this thing go? It's almost like it disappeared into the darkness.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Mercy, what's your passive perception?
14.
Okay. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, as it was the first time.
Which means you don't see this creature rushing towards you until it's right on top of you. It does make its claw attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel to get snuck up on every fucking fight round? It does make its claw attack with advantage. That is not high. That's a 15 to hit.
That misses.
15 as you manage to whoosh, pull out of the way of it, and as you dodge out of the way, you do have your bow ready and you spin around to trying to get your shot in range. It is a disadvantage, but roll your take.
Yeah, that's when I get hit with an attack. Oh damn, can't proxy attack off a disadvantage attack.
Yeah, unfortunately. Chris, by the way, you back?
Short.
No, I'll take that as a no.
No.
Yeah, 14 or 11 rather, just misses. As you kind of panic trying to get the shot off, the creature's just too close and on top of you. And it's gonna make a bite attack against you. That is another 15 to hit.
Also no.
as you manage to dodge this one. The creature's like chewing on your short bow right now as you've like shoved it into its mouth. That ends its turn. Chris?
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get some water and use the restroom, and hopefully Chris will be back by then.
Hopefully indeed.
Is Chris bait?
No.
Oh.
That is a hard no right there. Well, who wants to control Gawain?
Not it.
Mercy, you are now controlling Gawain as well.
Yeah, that only leaves one by default.
Fluffy was quicker on the draw. I guess it makes sense too, because Fluffy already has a minion to control. So.
George.
Gorg. But could you roll an opportunity attack? Because you did get one.
Who, me?
No. Mercy.
Sure, it's normal.
Did you roll an opportunity attack for Gawain?
Yeah, I will. That's super.
22 hits. Click it through.
Oh man, just like him, I can't roll good on damage.
Ah, well, you know, every little bit adds up. Anyways, that takes us to his turn. What would he like to do?
Well, there's one super hidden and one available to hit. So.
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing?
Okay, gonna walk on up there. And I suppose he's just gonna throw 2 attacks. I'm not gonna have him burn any Bardics on this because...
Don't want to burn through his resources while he's not here.
Yeah.
Alright, roll 2 attacks.
1, 2.
Sorry about that, guys. Girlfriend got back there. Friend.
Ah,
No worries. You have been puppeted.
yes,
Have
you
I been swinging?
You have indeed been swinging. Mercy, why don't you click that damage through?
Man.
Hey, every little bit adds up. But as you get the first damage on this creature as it's lunging for Mercy, Gawain, you manage to jam a blade into its side. And the creature kind of pulls back. Long clawed fingers and fangs with like a viscous greenish brown saliva dripping from its mouth. That ends your turn. John, you are getting jumped as this creature leaps onto your back, clawing at you. It does make 2 attack. It's a claw attack at
I
advantage.
do have a question.
Yes, sir.
Did it start its turn within 5 feet of Fred?
No,
Okay.
sorry. It was over. It was hiding over here actually. But that is a 25 to hit.
That is a hit.
I've touched the butt. Let me double check how much damage these bad boys do. Okay. You take only 9 points of damage as it claws into your back, long clawed fingers slipping in the seams of your armor. And I need you, as this like pulse of poison flows through you, I need you to make a Constitution save. As you shrug it off, you turn on this creature, and it is now trying to bite on you. That is a 27.
I'm gonna shield that.
The 20. You can shield a 27.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, so plate, shield, defense, and you have a, what is your plus? It's like a +1 shield, +2 shield.
It's a +2 shield.
So 2 plus 3, 18, 21, 23. Yeah, you can shield off a 27.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'll just take it.
Okay. As the creature's fangs dig into your shoulder, you take fuck me rolls. You take 5 points, another 8 points of piercing damage as fangs dig into your shoulder. Finding purchase through the heavy armor that you wear. That's its turn. Mercy, what are you doing?
I have a target now. Yay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, he's going to drop his goddamn bow and pull out his goddamn greatsword.
As he pulls out a like 5-foot-long blade.
Going to bonus action aim.
Mm-hmm. Takes aim, taking a moment to line it up. Like, dude, you do like the Babe Ruth like point at where he's gonna hit 16 hits. Did you do your bonus action?
Yeah, I did.
For the what? Oh, that's your. Wait,
Yeah, bonus action aim.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah. No, this is the
advantage.
radiant part. I thought you were doing. You didn't have the. Never mind. Forget about it. Forget about it.
No.
Boom! As your blade slams into the creature's turning towards Gawain, and he gives you just the moment you need to like line up your strike, and you cleave, hitting it in the where its collarbone would be, and you hear a as you tear through the collarbone down into the chest, and your blade eventually cuts out almost through the abdomen. This thing almost instantly is very hurt.
Okay. These fucking sneaky little bitches need to fuck off. It's his turn.
Okay. John, you're up, bud. What would you like to do?
What am I going to do, you ask?
More importantly, what are you going to do when I do this? What are you doing?
Husha!
Sword? Yeah, that on 20 will hit.
Husha!
23 will hit. On the first hit, the creature, you shink, drive it through the creature's mouth and into the fangs that just wounded you. And it comes out the back, instantly severing the like connection of the spine and the brain. And you pull it out, and the creature just crumbles into a ground.
So I still have an
Unmoving.
attack?
Yeah, you still have an attack.
Hudadada!
11 misses. As you kind of lurch towards this creature, there's just like a lot of people are stabbing at this, and it's like kind of trying to find your moment, and you just can't quite find it amidst everybody. Is that your turn?
Quick, skeleton, get him.
Oh, well, yeah, you do have a skelly boy.
Yeah. Fuck! What do I want to do with him?
It's your call.
Attacks he got.
Wait, I'm sorry. Have a high con, my friend.
Do I need to make a Constitution save?
No, not yet. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
What's he attacking with?
His hand.
Just like, and the creature's like skitters out of the way. But it's like, why? It's like, why are you? I'm both undead. What are you doing? Is that all he does?
Yep.
Okay, that takes us to their turn.
And now I need a con save.
Okay. That is a low con save.
So he is poisoned.
Okay, they are immune to the poison condition because they're
Aw.
undead. Does it do anything else?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Strong effect against other stuff, but undead aren't the best tool for fighting other undead oftentimes, This creature is going to make some attacks at you. Mercy, because you just lit it the fuck up. So that's a claw attack. That is a 24
Oh, yeah,
to
that
hit.
hits. Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is sheesh. That's 15 points of damage.
Well, I'll uncanny dodge that and make... Oh, that was not an advantage. 13.
Let me double check here. 13 just succeeds.
Alright, in the clear.
Did you want to move at all?
Excuse me, big
Pardon?
boy.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. And because
I can move through him, but they cannot.
no, they cannot. So they're left to, as you leap away, lessening the damage to you. The creature's left to turn towards Gawain, where it'll use its bite attack at him. Get you out of there. Use its bite attack. That's a 21 to hit. Does 21 hit Gawain, Chris? Great.
Christ and a half, but +8.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 21 hits.
15 points of wait, no, that's wrong, sorry. 12 points of piercing damage as it grabs onto you and chews you away, and then it's gonna take an opportunity attack as it begins to flee from you guys. All three of you get opportunity attacks. That'll hit. That'll also hit.
You said 15 points of piercing?
Yes. And you do get an opportunity attack, Mr. Quiz.
So that's
strong.
There's only two of them.
10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need another con save.
Okay, I'll make that con save. That is only a 9.
Well, it's paralyzed now.
Okay. Well, that works because you guys, as it's trying to pull away, it freezes for a moment, and literally the entire party just explodes and tears it apart as it is killed and falls to the ground, limbs barely attached to it anymore by sinew. You kill the last of these creatures. And you guys kind of catch your breath, and you hear no more of those skittering sounds in the darkness around you.
Great fucking subterranean whatever the fuck undead in here.
What did that first one do to me in damage?
What's up?
I had to step away before I could actually take the damage on that my first one, since they have a +8.
I have no idea.
Scroll up.
2d6 was 8, so 16 on that one.
No, it's not an 8 to the damage. It's just a +5. So it'd been like 13. We can hear the TV, by the way. You missed the quiz.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Actually, let me try a different one.
How's that now, guys?
Sounds good, babe. But you guys catch your breath for a moment. These creatures slain on the floor. And if any of you wants to make a perception check, you are free to do so.
Well, sounds like Mercy, please God roll high to me.
I can at least help.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
With advantage,
let's
Mercy.
see.
Actually, you have a
Um,
4. Oh, I was gonna say you have a 4. I have a 5.
Oh, Chris!
You just started rolling.
No, I just mean to say that, like, there was stuff you would have got earlier. I didn't know you had a 15. 16? Let me turn this down just a touch more. 16, as you're looking around, you glance over and you can see actually a portion of the wall has kind of, like, collapsed inwards. And as you look into it, you can see within is a dark, like, crevice that leads to, like, old stonework. Why don't you make an intelligence check real quick?
Wrong. Man.
Gawain, you can make the intelligence check as well if you'd like, because you were helping with this.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's like a weird little crack in the wall with some old worked stone in there.
Wow, guys.
Well, I'm sorry. He didn't. You know, doesn't help that he always asks me for the intelligence checks.
But what are you guys doing?
I mean, +1 is half as good as Mercy, is that? So. Like,
I would like to make an intelligence check.
Oh, would you? Okay, yeah, go for it.
I mean, yeah, if we pointed out to the smartest guy in the room, maybe he can figure something out.
You think back to where you were on the surface before you went under here, and you realize that this crack likely leads to, like, one of the cemetery that you left behind. That these undead came into here through, like, a portion of it, this wall that collapsed into the cemetery.
You're telling me it's built below an Indian burial ground?
Yes, it is built below an Indian burial ground. It's adjacent mostly.
We got desiccated grounds above us, so probably more of these things looking around in here.
Great.
Well,
Just when we had to leave Hi-Sidenya up top.
What do you mean? She's right here. She's just obviously busy with other things. She killed like 17 of them off on the other side of the room.
Got like standing on like a pile of corpses.
Yeah.
But you guys catch your breath for a moment. What are you guys doing? You can press further in search of whatever you can be found and salvaged within here, or you guys can start to head back. Circle.
I'll say we press further in.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to find something. Figure out what the hell's going on. Blue!
Is there any radiation down here?
Almost none. Especially, like, if there was a little bit in the tunnels, you guys kept your suits on mostly for that short rest, but down here, it's, like, almost none.
Well, that's good.
But you guys what are you guys doing? So you're going deeper in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Gotta find something valuable, or at least figure out what the hell's going on down here.
Alright. As you guys head in, further in down that hallway, you begin to descend deeper into this complex. And here and there you see like small offices and workshops. But what first catches your eye is what looks to be some kind of shooting range?
Any weapons?
Yeah, you see you see on the counter of this room is this like, it's not really a gun. It looks to be like a magicked up like light gun almost. And as you you pull the trigger, like a light extends out of like the length of it. And you can see before you.
Is it a laser pointer, DM?
Kind of. It's almost like a laser gun. Frankly, is how I would describe it. As you kind of point it, you can see there's like a little red dot on the wall. As you pull the trigger, for an instant, there is a button you could hit on the countertop. You can see. You can see before you.
And he's gonna smack.
Okay. Who's holding the gun right now?
I am.
Okay. So as you're holding it, there's like. Viscari odoro esfetaro. Unda sette vos, and you watch like a like holographic figure pops up.
Shoot it!
I shoot it.
Okay, make an attack roll. This uses your dex, and you are proficient with firearms, so you get add your proficiency bonus to it.
13.
13 hits. Is it? You watch it shoots it and like very lifelike falls back, somewhat exaggerated. His arms flop in the air and stuff, and then boom. And you watch a little further back, positioned to be more, because you can see there's like little pieces of like almost improvised cover across this place. This one a little better hidden appears, kind of in cover.
I'm gonna put the scope on.
Okay, make an attack roll.
22.
What?
I put the scope on, so I get an automatic plus 20.
I think not. How much is the roll?
6.
6. You shoot. The lasers go straight over the top of it, and the thing leans out and it shoots a pantomime shooting at you, and you hear, "Ocho vare, porovere vici." And then you watch as the thing goes dark again.
Mercy, you have a whack at it.
Sure. Is this like a game? I suppose so. Mercy will take the super laser pointer and just sort of hit the button.
It's definitely like an SNES duck hunt gun. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
100% shaped like it. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Get the high score.
No promises. You know what? I'm just going to click this because it is simple, easy. No.
Did you want to aim?
You know, that is a thing I can do. Better.
Yes. So you instantly pick off the first one easily, but you watch as the second one appears to be in cover. You make it the attack roll again. You can aim again if you want.
I shall. More aiming.
22
again.
Picks it out from cover. You see a third one stands, this one even deeper into the cover.
More 22s? No, that's a 16. That's low. Oh no.
Just hits as it picks this one out of cover. Another one appears in cover. This one even more hunkered in. What'd you roll?
18s.
18 just hits. As you can see this time, now they're starting to get kind of unfair. This one you can barely see its head peeking out.
Okay.
Anybody else wants to do anything to help them too, they can.
25.
25. You beam it. That's
That's 5 of them so far.
Again, you pick this one out. A sixth one appears.
There you go, bud.
Inspired.
Oh man, just in case I need it. 18. Well, God, I don't want to drop the streak at 5. 26.
That gets you there. And then the last one is like you're not even sure how to shoot it. It's barely visible to you.
I'm gonna snatch Iggy's hat and slap it on him.
Doesn't affect attack rolls, but
it will not affect this. But it's
Hold on. I'll burn it. I'll burn another one. I don't care. We'll do a short rest soon anyway. We're gonna have to rest eventually.
Iggy's like, it's good luck. Put
This
that
is the
on it.
time to roll a 20 if there ever was one, right? Okay, 21's a very good base.
Okay.
23?
Boom! You peg it right in the forehead. Vesturaro! And then you watch as there's just like a dibbity fetoshi. And you watch as there's like a as the countertop in front of you. You watch there's like a as a almost like what should I think of? You know when like you put like an SSD card into something and it kind of like the like tray kind of comes out, you put it in and then you close it. You know, kind of like that, but coming up out of the table. And as it comes up, you see floating there this strange and highly advanced looking pistol.
Oh, well, the fruits of my labors. Percy will sort of reach for it and
as you grab it, there's like a
pick up the floating.
You watch as like across it, like lines of energy begin to glow.
Oh boy, what is this? Marcy's immediately like sort of looking at it, trying to see where like ammunition might go. Like he's immediately studying exactly what this is, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, as you manage to find, you figure out where like this. As you figure it out, this is a. Let me double check this one for me real quick.
Is it a Hammer of Dawn?
It's the Euclid Sea Finder from New Vegas. If anybody gets that reference. Let me double check this.
It's just a laser gun.
This is a rack-fed pistol. Although its ammunition is strange, it's just the metal. There doesn't appear to be any like shelling or like firing mechanism on it.
This is weird. If I had to guess, this is probably more of a magic-based gun, because I'm not seeing a whole lot of mechanics here. Mercy... Well, I need to see how it fires real quick. Waste of a bullet, but hey, might as well see. Mercy's going to... I suppose aim down range and take a shot. See how it feels.
It's a strange sound because you're used to like the crack and thunderous like retort of gunfire. It's something you've very much had to experience a few times in enclosed spaces. This one's more like a hum and then just like an expulsion of air as the thing shoots into the backside of the room, slams into the wall, and like craters it slightly.
Oh, that's some stopping power. Okay. Look at you.
Can I see?
You know what? Let's meet in the middle. Here's your hat. Mercy will take off the hat and put it back on Iggy.
That's not the same.
Yeah, well, you can shoot rays that annihilate things from your fingertips, so...
It's not my fingertips. It's from my very being.
Well, there you go. You're not limited to only your fingers.
You could not be limited also. If you ever wanted to, you know.
I'll keep that in mind, I suppose.
All you gotta do is follow like a really cool person, and then magic.
I'll keep that in mind too. Yeah, and he'll go over to John and I suppose have the smart man also look at it.
I'm gonna gaze it over.
You can either cast Identify or make a tech check to figure out what it is.
Check.
Check.
I'm a make a tech.
Yeah.
Feels like now would be a great time for human determination.
I don't
If
have
you
that
have
name.
it.
Let me check. Actually, I have one, but we're not gonna use it.
Oh.
So this does appear to be some kind. It appears to be propelling these projectiles, not with powder like normal firearms. You don't really understand it 100% how it works.
I'm gonna pull out my sword. Does it seem magnetic
Like the sword.
onto the gun?
Well, your sword isn't really made. It's made out of dream stuff, so it's not really.
Oh, never mind
magnetic.
then. I guess if we have the time, I'm gonna ritual cast Identify.
Okay, you guys just take 10 minutes. So it does require attunement by a artificer.
Ooh.
Yes, I'll need to
Man.
stat it out, but essentially it's you when you make an attack roll with this weapon, you can expend a spell slot to essentially like put a smite on that weapon on that shot.
Ooh.
It also has what's it called? It has when you do that onto it, it ignores cover because it just shoots right through it. And it's also, again, it's just a rack fin pistol, so that alone kind of makes it kind of smack. But it does require custom made ammunition because it doesn't chamber normal ammunition. So you would have to forge you guys would have to forge the ammunition for this to use it.
Well, Mercy. Bad news.
Oh no, I hate bad news.
You can't use it.
Ah, I shot so many fake people to get it.
I know. Even more bad news. We're probably gonna have to find some ammunition for it. And it's gonna be scarce. Good news.
Whoa.
It's probably worth quite a pretty penny.
I imagine.
And if you would do me a favor and turn around.
That is a weirdly specific ask.
Please.
Mercy might do it, but there sure is probably still a coin in Iggy's.
As Mercy turns around, I'm gonna throw it in his backpack.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh.
Curious. John, looking at that, is there anybody in the party who could use it?
A spec is the only one.
Me?
You're an
I can
artificer?
use it. I am. I multi-class with my sick intelligence.
Oh, by the way, I'll put in reference pics. I'll put a pic of it.
No need. We already have a reference pic of it. Ha! You fool.
But you guys stow away the pistol for a rainy day, and
Ready day pistol, just in case.
Just in
step
case.
outside of this firing range. What are you guys doing?
Already found something interesting. Yeah, this... You know what? No, I'm not going to say that and jinx it horribly. Let's head on deeper, yeah?
Okay. As you guys push deeper into this structure, again, you pass by like, forgettable offices and whatnot that don't have much of interest. But as you press deeper, you come to a intersection where you can continue straight, and then you have a left that leads to a room that appears to be locked, and a right that leads to a room that has this strange bluish force field, kind of shielding it off.
Well, I can't handle whatever the fuck that is, but locked door I might be able to get. Yeah, I suppose he'll do his little thingy thing.
Okay, yeah. As you walk over to the door and you're picking it.
Yes, he is.
All right, make a check.
Oh, this isn't an advantage, but sure.
Yeah, 32 will do it, Buckaroo. As even with these intricate and advanced locks that you've never seen before, you're like, okay, bitch, and you just as the door is, you have to like, it's an electric door, but it's lost power somehow, so you have to kind of like shove it, but you're big and strong, so you can kind of shove it out into the wall. And as you step inside...
Alright, guys, this is the lockpicking lawyer today with...
No, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself with that reference, dude.
As you step inside, there's
I'm subscribed to him.
There's a chung, 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 as rows and rows of lights flick on, revealing a massive robotic humanoid form, partially disassembled, spread throughout this large room. They're about 20 feet tall. This figure, probably, if it was standing upright, but instead it's in pieces, partially disassembled. Some of its limbs detached and in the processes of they themselves being disassembled.
Is it activated?
It does not appear to be active.
Is it reminiscent of the things we got chased out of the last Tyrant Ruins by?
Not really. No.
No? Big ass fuck off robot.
If you want to make a tech check, you could try to discern like what it is.
Yes.
Okay, John, would you like to make a tech check?
Yes.
I suppose for what it's worth, I'll make a raw intelligence check.
You could help him too if you wanted.
I guess I can do that then.
Yeah, well, advantage, John. Yeah, 27's a lot better. This
better.
This represents like 3 hours, just so you know, of you being in here and kind of looking this thing over, John.
I mean, hey, that's time for going to take a short rest.
Yeah. Chris, if you want to take a short rest during that time.
You can attune to that staff.
Okay, I suppose.
Yeah, like, it might not be like the most crazy thing.
Chris does not want to
part,
cast healing spells, guys. I don't know if you figured that out yet.
Yeah, but no one else has attunement slots, and it's not a... Hey, if you're ever the last one up and we need a mass cure wounds, you never know.
Yeah, multiple 5th level spells.
I have attunement slots, but guess what? I can't attune it.
I am Warlock.
Same.
She's got the perfect... Anyways, so you spend like 3 hours looking at this thing, and it is terrifically fucking complex. Like, you've been around Spec enough to know that he's like pretty complex. But this thing, but like a lot of Spec's parts are like kind of cobbled together and like, so repaired that they're more like, the scars of repair than like an actual part. This thing is premier, pristine Tyrant tech and highly advanced in its design as you're going over it. Because you rolled high, I'll say you figure out this was a Volnos. This is a very old Volnos at one point. As you're going over the corpse, you figure out its line number. You don't have any context for it, but it's Verdance 016.
Verdance.
Yeah.
016.
Yes. And you start figuring out its actual function. This thing, whatever it was, created life. It has all these like dozens of systems to promote like vitality, to heal the sick, to promote the growth of plants, to you know, help ensure like long-term health of basically anything around it, and also on like a massive scale. And because you rolled super fucking high, I'll say you realize that there's a little bit of energy left within this thing's core. And if you wanted to, you could maybe funnel it into somebody.
What would that accomplish?
Is there a hole for a spark plug?
No.
Oh.
No, you could funnel, so that it's like restorative energy, and you could try funneling it into somebody.
What will that cause?
You are not 100% sure.
Jam the plug in the spec.
This is a thing that it wouldn't actually do anything to spec because it's pretty much not biological. But for this, this thing was basically designed to like ensure the health of biological organisms, and there's a little bit of juice left into it that you could potentially funnel into somebody.
Gawain is hurting, and he is out of hit dice.
Well, maybe if you attune to that staff.
That's true. I am going to be doing that while you're
I mean, hey, you could spam some cure wounds on yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
So, who wants to be funneled into?
Oh, when you say it like that,
I'm down.
it sounds less appealing. But yeah, you know,
Goblins are resistant. Resilient.
if this is just like healing juice, then it's whatever. But if it's potentially something more than that, I'd like to take.
I don't know what it will do.
Yeah, well, there's always a good time to find out. Fuck it, juice me up.
I'm juicing Mercy.
You're juicing Mercy? Is
Well,
that who's getting it?
Whatever.
Yeah, what
No,
did
like
you
I said it
say
first already. Doing.
Yeah, it's like.
Well,
Whatever.
it's John who gets to make the call. I'm not.
You know what? I don't know what that is.
That's a DF.
Didn't finish.
Congratulations, you rolled bad.
Thanks.
ED.
I'm gonna throw a cord into Iggy, and I'm gonna power it.
Okay, you're pumping it into Iggy?
Yep.
Okay. So Iggy, he puts you up, he picks you up, puts you on a little, like, one of those little rolly stools, and kind of, like, angles you underneath this massive, like, core that's glowing with green energy, almost like an Xbox logo, kind of. And he takes, like, a button and goes, and there's, like, a burning bright green light. I need you to make a tech check, John, and you want to roll quite high.
Well, I suppose this is a time to help, if ever.
So make your tech check with advantage. If anyone else wants to help out any way they can, it would be a good idea.
Oh, I had one last inspiration before the short rest kicks in.
Oh, yeah, go for it. You can inspire him.
That's true.
You can use her hat.
Okay, 25.
Iggy, don't die.
No
30.
promises.
30.
And a
Do
D4.
I need to roll higher?
You can if you want.
Roll a D4. Do some safe. Yeah.
33.
Okay. Iggy, you feel just this, like, energy coursing through you as this green light washes over you. And you feel your body growing stronger and more durable as your constitution score increases by 3.
Man, she did not need that.
I need that. No.
God.
So your hit points go up by 6, Blue. Just to
Me, who is like, Yeah, I'd like to take this on the off chance there's something better, because, you know, I have to fight Kadar eventually. It's like, well, no, here we are.
You want to
God
know what her
damn it.
health is right now? It's very
No,
iggy.
fuck off.
Fuck
It's
you.
very iggy.
God.
What's your con
69.
modifier now?
It's 69. 4. I was hoping it would be something dumb, like an extra arm or something.
No, I knew it was going to be something like this.
Anyways,
Knew it
Iggy,
was.
you feel really good as you step out of this green light fades. You all look at her, and she just looks, the same. She looks greener almost, like a healthy, verdant green hue to her skin.
Well, that was fun.
I'm sure.
You feeling okay, Iggy?
Yeah, I feel great.
Well, glad it didn't kill
I
you.
expected something else though. I thought like maybe extra arm, maybe another
Quit.
toe.
No, that wouldn't be very healthy.
I mean, what's more healthy than having another limb?
Not having another limb.
I mean, if you have an extra hand, what's the problem?
I mean, I'm sure if you played around in the,
The radiation.
yeah, the radiation enough, you could get another one.
Anyways, you guys kind of finishing resting up, performing experiments with advanced technology on your fellow allies.
Gobbling.
You've stepped your way out of this workshop that they're working on, this massive Volnos. And you're left. You can go turn to your left and go deeper, or you can go to the other side of the room and investigate the force field on that side.
Well, who wants to stare at a force field for 30 minutes? I do. I suppose since we're here, Mercy will sort of walk up to it and knock on it with a,
Oh, it's permeable. Your hand kind of moves right through it.
Oh.
As his hand moves right through, I'm gonna pull him back.
Okay.
Mercy. Given that you went right through it, I suspect that's not to keep us out, but whatever is in there, in.
Possibly. Or it's meant to keep specific things out or in... Hard to say. Is it just the force field in the doorway, or is there also, like, a door behind?
Well, it's hard to see through it. It's a bright blue. It's kind of like shifts slightly, so it's very difficult. It's slightly, I think, opaque, but it's very difficult to see what's beyond it.
Alright. Then, I mean, Mercy will just sort of nudge it with a... I mean, very caveman eek ook, nudge it with a stick, but to see if there's just a wall behind it or a door or
So
what
you're
have
just shoving a stick through the force field?
Yeah, just to see if it hits something solid or
Yeah.
if it is in
Make
fact
make a strength save.
strength save. 11.
The stick gets pulled out of your grip.
Well, that's weird. Did it just get launched into the other side?
Roll an insight check.
$16.
16. The first weird thing is it felt like the stick got lighter, strangely.
Uh-huh.
And then it felt less like something grabbed it and more like something hit it at an angle and like spun it out of your hand.
Yeah, no, weird. That's really... There's definitely something on the other side of this that isn't very, good? I guess, very simply. Don't know what happened to that.
Wayne's gonna stick his head through.
Okay.
Hold my shoulders.
Disintegrated.
Body. I'ma hold that body.
I do need you to make a dexterity save going. Also with advantage because it's just your head.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you peek your head in and are immediately met by like the worst sandstorm kind of situation you've ever seen. As shrapnel like is cascading through this room in a massive maelstrom. And at the heart of it, you can see this machine floating in the air that's kind of crackling with energy, and you see it's been damaged in places as it's just kind of floating there. And you can see everything in the room is floating as you stick your head in. You can feel your head go weightless as this room is filled with zero gravity. As your hair begins to cascade and gets pulled by this shrapnel storm that has filled this entire room. As it cuts at you, you manage to pull your head out pretty quick before anything too big hits you, but you still take half of 20 points, so 10 points of slashing damage as shrapnel washes over your face and head.
He's gonna come back in, his hair kind of ragged a little bit and a couple
Blood.
scratches.
Yeah.
Okay. Bad machine gone wrong. That's nasty.
Yeah, wow. Mercy immediately, like, pulls out some, disinfected rags. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah, scalp
Hey,
cuts
Mercy.
bleed like a mother.
Yeah, careful with the face there, Gwen. Sort of
I told you
one of
so.
your pride and joys.
Money maker.
Yes.
It's true.
So, machine gone wrong, based on the fact that you just stuck your face in there and got this cut up. Probably not a great idea to barge in.
Probably not.
I actually have a good idea for once.
Well, good ideas are good.
Give me a sec, let me read.
Step back, the man is reading!
Has to start massaging his like shoulders. You got this. You got this. You did see it was a machine, so there is the potential to disable it.
I'm gonna tap my staff on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna summon a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Oh?
You do so. Your zombie, I believe, crumbles into the ground as that happens.
Well, it's been 3 hours.
Oh
so
yeah,
like-
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So it would have happened a while ago. But
Yeah.
you slam the staff in the ground, and then there's like a rises out of the earth before you to like float before you.
Gwen, how far deep in it was the machine?
How far deep, DM?
It would have been about 20 feet away from you.
8 feet.
So I'm gonna send the ghost in,
Okay.
and it can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain.
Is it immune to physical slashing and non-magical physical slashing and piercing?
No.
Okay.
Very.
Well, so it's able to move and isn't affected by the shrapnel of making like difficult terrain or nothing. But it does need to make a dex save. What did it roll?
4.
So it takes the full brunt of that 22 points of slashing damage as it moves over to the machine, and it sees there the machine. It looks to have been some kind of machine at some point, but it's been damaged by the shrapnel that's been flying around, and you can see there's a bent plate that is currently like covering where the controls are. You can kind of see the controls themselves are damaged, but if the bent plate was moved, maybe it would be able to be manipulated. Someone might be able to, like, someone very like keen with technology might be able to turn this device off. What's up?
I don't want to.
Make another dex save. 18's success, so it takes half of this damage.
It's down.
18,
Maybe.
9.
It's down.
Okay. As the shrapnel tears through it, dividing the little bit of necromantic essence that was still holding it together into nothingness.
How's it going in there, John?
I'll be back real quick.
I got a very bad idea.
Okay, we've gone from good idea to very bad idea. So what is it?
Prepare the healing spells.
Okay.
Well, John, good
I
thing
got
you
the
attuned.
staff.
Well, yeah, it was Gwen. Good thing you attuned that stuff. Though, bearing in mind that it. Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tie a rope to me.
Oh, that rope's not going to survive from that.
I know, but it puts peace of mind. And I'm gonna go ahead and summon up another ghost and send him in there to try to move the plate out of the way.
I could just do. Hold on, do I have it? Nope. Don't have servant prepared.
DM? Oh no. He
Actually,
left us.
I have a better idea than you're thinking, even.
Okay.
Here, take this ring, the Ring of Ice. It is not attunement.
Oh!
It can cast a wall of ice around you, and it will give you a little bit of time.
Smart! Smart boy!
Bearing in mind, it is a concentration, yada yada yada, so your spirit. Like, after you send it in and it tries to move the plate, you can get in wall of ice, see what you're working.
Yep.
So what are you doing?
So, I'm gonna send another ghost in to try to move the plate.
Okay, roll me the dex save as it walks in.
That
That's a
is
success?
16.
Yeah, that's a success. That's
11.
halved down to 11, so it takes 11 points of piercing damage. And make a strength check. It's a pretty high DC, just so you know, right off the bat, because it is metal.
That's a 13.
It's a failure. Make another dexterity save. That's another success, so take half of 16, so only takes 8 points of damage.
Okay, it's got one more go in it. At least. Nope.
And no.
Okay.
And then
Well, I'm gonna take the Ring of Ice. And I'm gonna
keep a crowbar at the ready, you might know.
pull out the crowbar that we bought.
Uh-huh.
Fuck! I'm gonna run in there.
Okay. As soon as you run in, you're like, oh wait, this is 0G, as you just start floating off the ground towards it. Make an acrobatics check.
9.
You want to add anything to that?
I have nothing to add to that.
As you run in, you're going way wide of this. Is there anything you can do and try to change your position?
Pull rope, Mercy!
I mean, yeah, I suppose Mercy can yank on the rope for however long it survives.
Okay. So you're trying to get pulled out of there?
No, I'm just trying to get some momentum to where I can bounce myself off.
Okay, I'll say, Mercy, why don't you make a athletics check?
Yeah.
Strength, buddy!
Strength, buddy. As you kind of like angle it, you can feel the vibrations of his muscle along the rope, telling your muscles exactly what they need to do. And you like whip the rope that kind of like whips you to the left and then back to the right as you kick off the wall. And you manage to only need one dex save before you get to this thing. So I need you to make one dex save for me.
12.
12 is a firm, So you do eat the full 16 points of damage, and in the process, your rope is shredded to pieces, unless it's magical or something.
Nope.
And you.
Am I on the machine?
But yeah, you're going past it. But are you activating the ring?
As soon as I get close to the machine, I'm gonna activate the ring.
Okay, the ring as this orb. Now, the thing is, you're still in zero G, and then the orb is getting pelted with projectiles, so the orb has momentum too. So it boom slams against the machine, which is floating in the room. It's now grinding against the wall of it. But for just a moment in here, you have a moment where you're surrounded by stuff that gives you leverage, and the storm is not reaching you for just a moment. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna kick off, grab the machine, and pry bar open where the control panel is.
Do you have a crowbar?
Yes, sir!
Okay, so in that case, make me the strength check with advantage. Okay, first one. You trying to get leverage. You're having a tough time. All the ice takes 23 points of damage.
Okay, it's still there. For
Second
about a
one?
moment.
Yeah, try again. 25. As you bend back the plate, you reveal there's controls. They're damaged, but they're still technically working. The ice takes another 19 points as it begins to shatter into ice, just as you lose the leverage that you needed to get that plate off. You grab onto the machine, and you can see the controls in front of you. You're trying to work them. Make a tech check.
I want to use human determination.
Go for it, buckaroo.
24.
24. You do, and just like in an instant, using just intuitive knowledge, you don't speak the language, you don't understand these controls, you barely have like the basis of the technology and how it works, but you're good at figuring shit out. And so you, in this moment, you make the connections you need to. And after pressing 3 very damaged buttons, there's like a vroom as you collapse to the ground. And all around you, shrapnel that's been circulating through here for hundreds of years, items that have been slowly beating themselves to sharpened edges, collapse all around you. I do need you to make a dex save.
It's aiming trap.
That's a success.
19!
Oh, no. Yeah.
That's a success. So you take half of 22. So you only take 11 points of piercing damage. And as it's disabled, they're like, whoosh, the force field goes away. And you guys can see John, bleeding and bruised, but alive, lying next to the machine.
Oh, boy. Steps 10, looks around, sees all the bullshit. Well, I think you did it.
And like I said, bad idea.
Yeah, but it worked.
Make it.
So it can't be that bad.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Iggy, I feel like you are the queen of bad ideas that work so they're not bad.
No, that's just because I'm good.
Mercy will.
Maybe we should have thrown you in here instead.
I mean, yeah, you could have.
Noted for next time.
You kind of shrugs. All right. I can probably dodge shit better than you can.
What are you guys doing?
Mercy will approach to where Jun is, the supposed control.
Yeah, so this machine is pretty heavily damaged on its exterior, but if properly prepared, you could potentially use it to create areas of anti-gravity.
Oh!
It would need to be repaired, though. But, yeah. Literally everything else in this room has just been worn away into, like, small shards of glass, metal, and wood.
Well, we have a
Damaged machine.
damaged machine.
Seems to be a lot of those.
Back in the city will want this, though.
Yeah, and that's if we can't repair it. But whatever it had going on in here seems pretty fucking crazy.
Can we not turn it on again?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Thank you.
It does weigh 40 pounds, though,
Yes,
just
for
so you know.
You got any more weight available, Mercy?
Yeah, let me check. Bag. Please work.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I can manage my inventory enough to have weight for this.
Awesome.
As Mercy adds one more doodad to a overflowing backpack.
He is carrying a full set of dwarven plate mail and a fucking 40-pound machine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect him to carry much more.
You guys,
Can I get some heals, please?
Yeah, here. Can you put the staff in my inventory, Jake?
Oh, can you not just drag it?
Yeah. Oh, I see. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, just because it's SRD, you can do that. It's like base game. Did you read what it does? Do you know what it?
No, he's gonna guess.
Healing. Hold on. Does that had any amount of things? No, that doesn't.
Didn't hold hard.
Ten charges, holding action, expend one or more charge to cast following spells. Cure wounds, one charge per spell level up to 4th, lesser restoration, or mass cure wounds. You understand? Do mass cure wounds real quick.
Yeah, I have enough.
Oh yeah, that could be helpful.
Drop it on mass cure wounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop mass cure wounds.
Okay, roll that 3d8 or is it 2d8?
3d8. plus your dueling fighting style.
Yeah, 3d8. 3d8 plus your charisma.
Spellcasting modifiers.
Sheesh. 17 hit points the entire party.
And then, so that puts... That should cover most of it.
That might be the best staff I have ever seen.
Yeah, I'm at half. I'm good now. I feel better.
You have your second win too.
I know.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and pop one of those.
Yeah. Good healing.
Okay. Oh, real good healing actually. That's like how much is that? That's like 14 hit points.
13.
No, 14 in it. That's your fighter level in. Oh no, because you multi-classed. Okay. Yeah. You guys find yourselves with but one option left before you. Unless you want to turn back. But if you wish to go deeper, there's but one direction to go.
Well, we've had profit so far. Might as well keep going. There's a little bit more.
Okay. As you guys begin to go further in, as you're walking down this hallway, suddenly you begin to hear the as your Geiger counters start to go crazy.
Okay, we have found a lot of fucking radiation. Wonderful.
You can see a machinery as you kind of are you guys suiting back up.
For now, yeah.
Those who have suits.
Okay.
I mean, we all have our sort of
Yeah.
gear.
So you begin to push through, and you can see there's the hall widens out a little bit, and you can see it widens out so to accommodate these like heavy machines that are on the left and right side of the wall, and then you can see a large metal door kind of sits. It's circular, kind of sits on the wall opposite where there is some there's like writing kind of around it. Pipes, like dozens of different pipes, kind of lead into the whatever is on the other side of that door.
Hey, John, drink this potion of poison resistance. Either of you two need one of these?
I could... I mean, I could cast it.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Oh, hell yeah, loot. Go
Free
loot.
spells.
I'm gonna cast this on me.
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
Protect yourself. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'm gonna drink that potion.
Sheesh. But yeah. If you want to take a tech check, if you want to make a tech check, John.
21.
Why don't you roll me an investigation check as well? As this is like a big moment where you could put a piece of information together. Okay, yeah. So you're looking at this, and you're thinking, and as you kind of look at all this machinery, you notice like the machinery off to the left is designed to pump water. The machinery off to the right is designed to, you think, regulate this like poison that's in the air here. And then you think about where you are, and you start looking at like the machinery that's in front of you, and you realize that this is some kind of reactor. And you think about where, when you were like first looking down on this town, you saw like a massive gash in the like center of the town. And as you start thinking about positioning, you realize that when whatever bomb hit this town went off, it carved into the earth and likely carved open and damaged whatever was in this opposite room.
Oh, fuck. And the door is sealed, correct?
The door is currently sealed, and based on the state of the machinery that's supposed to, like, pump water out of it, it's probably flooded.
Great.
Wanna go
Just
see
great.
water? What have you put together, Jim?
We have a flooded, damaged reactor in front of us. That's probably putting off a shit ton of radiation.
Interesting.
Yeah. I imagine Mercy and Jun just hearing Specs crash course in nuclear physics. And going,
Step 1. It's pronounced nuclear.
Nuclear. But you do not, just out of game, you do not need to go through here. There's definitely amazing loot on the other side. I'm not going to pretend that there isn't, but you definitely don't need to go through here.
But if we do,
If you did, amazing loot, but very high risk. Even if you got all the machinery running to like pump the water out and like partially regulate the radiation, it's still highly fucking like radioactive in there.
Yes.
give me some rope.
what are you going for?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I'm gonna tie it to Spec and shove him forward.
He ain't here, bro. Wait, is he here?
Oh man.
He ain't here.
If only.
If only.
If only.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the smart decision if we had it.
Yes.
It would be
if
the
you had him.
objectively correct decision.
Is this
Man.
the only other tunnel that we had?
This is the only other direction. This is you realize the only way into like the deeper portions of this facility would be through this room.
Alright. So, here's the plan. We go out of the town, take a quick nap, let our radiation cool down, and then we'll come back in and explore the, fuck, what was it? Notes. The fort.
Yeah. I'd rather not lose any of us to the withering sickness, so probably best to leave that room alone. At least for the time being.
For the time being. At least we'll know it's here.
Yeah, and I don't foresee very many people
Coming
going
in
through
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna become like that mosquito demon you guys left behind.
Yeah. That's going to be our black dragon one day. We're just going to go back and be like, "What's up,
fuck.
fucker?"
What's up, motherfucker? Are you guys? So you guys are heading out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're dipping. The
You
hell
guys
out of this.
assess the danger ahead of you. You collaborate for a moment, and you, as a group, decide that even you aren't that stupid. Turn around and begin to head out, passing by this just like it's like weirdly smooth room that like was sanded to nothingness before it hit to like the force field around it, filled with like these like strange smooth and jagged shards. You continue past the corpse of a Volnos that in many ways, like, it's very weird to see because like all the Volnos you've seen up to this point were kind of either made for industrial purposes or like making war. So it's weird to see a Volnos that would have been like a healer and, and a great boon to any kind of agrarian society. It's kind of weird to see. But you continue past that. Past the range, which is silent after its victor claimed its prize. Through the concourse. Past the hole in the wall that leads to the cemetery. Unless you want to stop and investigate that.
No thanks.
Back towards the
We've
elevators.
got a taste of that already.
Yeah. Back towards the elevators, you can see there's the other second intact one and the one you guys came through.
Well, I suppose we're not. I mean, shit. So long as those elevators don't lead into more radiation, what are the chances of that, huh?
Hi.
I don't feel like it's that high.
Oh yeah, give me a percentage.
Well, given how the insane radiation area was down that hallway over there, and presumably that thing goes either straight up or down, like, I don't know, 10, 20?
You guys take the second elevator?
At some point, we are going to need a rest up, but
I'll say we take the first elevator since we already know where it leads.
It's your call. You guys can take the first one. You can take the second one.
I was mostly wondering if that thing goes, like, down onto, like...
It does appear to go
further.
up. It does appear to go up.
Okay, so if it goes up, then moot point, we know what the first one needs. Yeah.
It is like hundreds of feet away from the first one, though. It's like a long hallway. It looks like, you know those little walkways in the airport that they kind of like zoom you along?
Yeah.
It's like one of those that goes to it, but it's not active right now. But yeah.
Up the first elevator then.
So you're going up the first elevator?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ting, as you guys step out into the ruined Temple of Hyris. Sneaking past the few plants that remain, you guys find your way back out into the open area. Your Geiger counter's crackling, but not quite enough to bypass your suits. As you push into the late evening, as it did take you 3 hours to walk here from the edge of the protections against this place, you find your way beyond it and to a space where you can camp out.
You know, I'm very glad that there aren't more of just random undead and horrible plants strewn throughout the city. Makes for all the sickness you can incur going in there, it's otherwise fairly safe.
One thing about places being radioactive is not a lot of stuff survives. The plants are only there because of the blessing of Hyris.
Yeah, that's one of those things that Mercy just appreciates. Like, thanks, life, for being at least somewhat sane.
Before we get into our long rest, can I see what this thing needs to be repaired?
The
anti-grav.
Oh yeah, it looks like probably like a couple thousand scrap, and then just some time putting time into it. Spec could with like a bit of time and money could probably get it working again. Not like a bunch thousands, but just like like 1,000 or 2,000 will probably get it running, depending on like tech checks.
Okay.
But you guys settle in for your long rest. This close to the edge, there is not a lot that comes this close to the edge. As you guys settle into a quiet evening's rest.
relative safe.
Eventually, after the balm of rest and cool evening, the crackling of fire next to you, you guys awaken to a new day.
Hey, full staff again, baby.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Time to summon more undead.
Yes, sir. They're paying off.
All right, well, that's full staff for me as well.
Hey!
Love to hear it.
You love it.
All right. Well, everyone sleep good. Feeling better, less horrible.
I reckon so.
Hmm. Well, that's good because we have another place to investigate and hopefully hard evidence to find.
I hate you.
You don't hate me that much.
I'm gonna go ahead and open up my inner gate.
As you
Love that
activate it
poison.
once more, reaching to the strength of giants. You guys are setting out. Where are you headed?
To the fort.
You head to the fort? Okay. Okay. So you step up to it, you can see a fort that ate quite a bit. And as you have to be careful and make your ways around a number of hot spots. Actually, in that moment, as you're making your way through the broken landscape, you guys can take your choice of a acrobatics or athletics check that gives you exhaustion on a failure, or a constitution save that gives you radiation on a failure.
I'll take an athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, both horrible options.
Yes. As you're trying to make your way through this
man.
broken and blasted landscape. Jeez.
Come on, strength buddy, pick it up.
Yeah.
I do need one from you, Blue.
Yes. I thought I rolled it.
You did not.
Are you gonna use your new con modifier?
Yeah, I am.
Oh lord.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics, acrobatics, or a con save. It's your call. If you fail the con save, you get radiation. If you fail the acrobatics or athletics, you gain a point of exhaustion. As you're wearing a heavy suit working through here. Acrobatics, yeah, you barely make it, but you do make it as you guys are pushing through this broken landscape. You guys are very thankful in this moment, wearing these heavy suits, having to push through clambering over ruins and having to work with unsteady footing. You're very thankful for all the conditioning that you guys got trekking through the western wastes. As you push through all that, and pretty quickly find yourselves to the fort. Now, the temple had slightly melted in places from the initial explosion, and this fort appears to have gotten it much, much worse. It's collapsed in a number of places, and one side of it is just like candle wax flowing down and sagging. You can see where stone melted into itself and cracked in places. But you guys are pushing inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you push inside, and you can see these hallways are twisted and bent and just broken in places. So you're having to scrabble and push through. Who's taking the lead?
I will.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Yeah, that was we were.
Okay. So you start leading you guys down the hall. And 6 is unfortunately quite low. So
Sorry, dude.
As you're pushing along, one second, let me make sure this is pulled up.
As long as we don't run into plants, I'm happy.
Yeah.
No, not plants. As you kind of glance over, you look at that wall, and you swear you see like almost like a face got melted in the wall, and then it moves, and you realize all across these walls, people got melted into the wall, and as they multiple zombies that have been melted into these walls come to wakefulness and lunge at you. Their bodies partially like melted into the wall, their limbs cutting and gripping at you. I need the entire party to make strength saves.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
This looks great, guys.
Oh, buddy.
So, John, you managed to pull past this like grasping undead claws. However, Mercy, Gawain, Iggy, all three of you get grappled, and is at the start of each of your turns while you grapple, and we'll just do it on here for fun. You take 2 points of radiation damage while grappled by these creatures.
Ooh, fucking awesome. Fortunately for poison resistance on me, but oh boy.
Iggy, what are you doing? As you're being like grabbed by multiple ones that are like grabbing you and like almost trying to pull you apart, what are you doing? Is there like radiation is washing over you?
How many are around me?
Currently about 4. That -1 roll. You're getting like drawn and quartered right now.
Yeah. Fuck these bitches. Oh, they're zombies. They might be immune. I don't know.
They aren't, but they eat the damage, but they're still alive.
Motherfuckers.
Anyways, at the end of your turn, another 2 points of radiation damage to you. Mercy, what are you doing?
Mercy is just fucking shoulder checking. Like, he gets grabbed. He's like, fuck you, elbows it in the face and tries to fuck off.
Yeah, make a strength save.
Oh my god.
There's just more and more of them are grabbing you, and you can't escape from this as they're just more and more of them are clawing at you. You take another 4 points of radiation damage.
God.
Remember, this is out if you have poison resistance.
Yeah.
Gawain, what are you doing?
Well,
Sheesh.
Well, about the best thing he could do is he's going to cast Protection from Poison on himself. Just
action. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
Try and keep moving past these things.
Okay, I'll say just because because you have your movement and stuff. I say you can make the strength save.
Just gonna try and just barrel out of there. It's not gonna work. Nope.
As you try to push through, what'd you roll?
4.
Yeah, let me just put something a little spicier on this. It's bothering me.
All right, danger close.
Wee-boo.
It's a good thing we have a person that can mask cure wounds us, because... Oh boy, let me see. Where's... How much
Can I
does
try to
this
grab
do?
someone and pull them out?
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to you, because you're up now, actually, so... Yeah. So, yeah, we're down to you. Gawain, yeah, you try to push out, and they're just, like, more, and as they're, like, making noise, and like, more of them are beginning to, like, wake up, and, like, you realize, like, this was, like, a point where people got bottlenecked trying to run out of here, and they, like, stampeded each other, and then the place melted, and they got melted into the walls, and it just got real bad in this hallway you're in. John, you make a strength save. Or actually, I'll say it's just a pure athletics check you can make as you go to grab someone. I'm going to say the person directly behind you would probably Mercy. So you reach back, grab him, and just fully pull him out. That's
How much radiation damage did I take, Jake?
You took... I don't think I rolled for you, actually. That's my bad. 4 points of radiation damage.
Oof.
Half the kill.
Protection for poison. That does take us back up to the top. Iggy, what are you doing?
Alright. since they didn't die from that, she...
Blue, by the way, Arms of Hadar,
Yes?
is that a cantrip?
No.
What level did you
no,
cast
that
in
would have
that?
been upcast.
It was 3rd.
So, how much damage did that actually do?
Oh, did it not roll fleet? I thought it rolled it up.
It did not.
Oh.
2 more d6.
2 more d6. It didn't roll it properly.
Well, you did not roll it properly.
Well, I clicked it.
Don't
That's
click it
9
better.
more.
Yeah, they're still up. They're much more hurt than I originally.
Okay,
It wasn't
good.
like they took like barely a third of their health. It was more like they took most of their health. That does take us to your turn, Iggy. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Now, I know the sunk cost fallacy says damage them more, but you also have missed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the ability that lets you as a reaction just, teleport away. Either are options
Yeah.
because you're about
Yeah.
to take damage.
She gonna teleport.
Okay. She's like, fuck this! Explodes into a cloud of flowers that cascades down the zombies as she like appears over on the other side of you, Mercy. And you see Gawain is just left alone there, struggling. What are you doing,
Alright,
Mercy?
last one. Well, now that Mercy's out, it's like, God, okay. He's gonna try to see if he can yank Gawain out.
Okay, yeah. He's a little further back, so why don't you roll a dexterity save trying to avoid or strength save, whichever you want.
You know what? Here's what he's going to do. He's going to fast hands, get his rope out, tie a loop in it, and whatever. He's going to lasso Gawain.
Oh, okay, yeah. Roll a dexterity check to roll. Well, we'll say but you're not proficient with it, so it's just a dexterity check.
Does it at least get it to Gawain?
I'll say, Gawain, why don't you roll a sleight of hand check to try to grab it out of the air as it's thrown towards you. Do you want to add anything to that, Chris?
I could add a health die. Yeah, I'm gonna add my health die.
Yeah, roll that d6. Fuck yeah, 18 does it. As you throw it and like it snags on it, you're on one of the zombies' arms, and you're like, fuck! But then you watch just the last moment he possibly could Gawain reaches out and grabs a hold of it. Make an athletics check to try to pull him out, Mercy.
Heave!
He's gonna slap a hat on
I'm
him.
gonna
real
help!
fast.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Look, I'm sure. Let's go for a 30. Okay, we're working with a 20.
You hear a pop, 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 and you watch Gawain. You do get out of the mess of undead. You take all their arms with you, however, as you dislocated them at the shoulder. So there's a bunch of arms like wiggling, grabbing on you, and they begin to like slowly fall off of you as like the
Are
necromancy
they like the
fades
crawling
from them.
hands now? What are they, the crawling
No,
hands?
they're
or
not
whatever?
crawling hands, unfortunately, as they
The
need
crawling
core.
claws.
But you find yourselves on the other side of that hallway.
Fuck those losers.
Ooh, that was almost as bad as the troglodytes.
Yeah, that was fucking nightmare fuel. Jesus. But at least he takes an arm off of Gawain. They're disarmed now. Fucking throws it back into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You've rearmed them.
What are you guys doing?
John, let's have you not take. Because
What?
Let me go. Let me go.
You walked us into a very unfortunate hallway there.
I felt fine.
Well, unfortunately we are a group, so the single person being fine does not outweigh the everyone else's options.
So what are you guys doing?
I suppose continuing down the fucking horrible, twisted, broken hallways and watching out for melted wall zombies.
Okay. Keep an eye out for the wall zombies. As you guys push along, you find a large set of doors have long since collapsed into each other, and as you step through them, you see a large room stretches out before you, and there's like a flicker of what this place once was. You can see like in the little details, the shredded curtains, the crumbling statues, the ruined paintings. This was once a beautiful throne room, made to flaunt the wealth and authority of Sidenya. Now it's just ruins. You can see all across here, in like most places, the floor has collapsed in. Some beams across the floor still stand, but most have collapsed inwards. And as you step forwards, you glance down, you can see about 30 feet down in the floor below you, hundreds of zombies. Just kind of stumbling and shuffling around.
So try and approach this one carefully.
Anybody got a fireball?
If you want to go deeper into the structure, you look out and you see the floor here is crumbled, but you can see in places there's like bits and like beams and stuff intact. You could try to walk across it unless you have some other means of passing through here.
How far is the other side we have to get to?
It's about 120 feet away.
I have another way. For me, unfortunately, not for. Well, maybe Iggy too. But
I have an idea. Well, at least for me as well.
So that's two of us.
Iggy has her rights too.
Like Mercy could probably take Iggy because she is a small goblin.
Thanks, guys.
He will not be able to
Thanks,
take John.
guys.
Man, was there anybody else with us?
Be back prepared.
Hi, Jay.
It's funny because you are the one that has the biggest problem with it too, because you are a not dexterous guy in full plate armor.
How far across are the beams?
He's
he's-
right back.
Yeah.
Fuck. Thanks, guys.
Probably narrow enough to be not easy.
There's a couple things that we could do.
The question is going to be, how do we get across?
Oh, I can get across just easily.
Your name isn't John, is it?
How much rope do we have?
You have
Don't
to ask
ask.
that question. The answer is a lot. The answer is so much. Unfortunately, John's arms are very on fire. Actually, no, you have your fancy little anti-fire gloves, so you can
Yes, I
help the
do.
rope, yeah.
They give him like an hour each day where you can manipulate stuff.
All right. I need an anchor point on this side. Can Mercy find somewhere to tie off a rope on this side of the gap?
On this side? Yeah. There's lots of like structures and beams and stones and stuff you can tie it off to.
Yeah. He's going to find a nice, very sturdy structure. Then he's just going to leap across the gap, no questions asked.
120 feet?
You said 20 feet.
No, I said 120.
No, you definitely said 20.
Super said 20.
Okay, well, I'm
never
apologize, but it's 120.
Okay.
Never mind then. Mercy does not have a way to get across.
Sorry,
Why don't you
Gwen's
just
gonna
cast fly on me?
Gwen's gonna step around the other side. He's gonna step. So I don't want to alert them. Wait, who does want to fly across? Because I can get one of us across.
It would probably be the best for John. He's going to have the hardest time on some beams, I'd guess.
I'm not sturdy in that fashion.
And John, you can take this rope, find us another anchor point, and we'll have something to sort of hold on the way over. we can start to lose balance.
Probably the best person to give it to would be Jen, because I know
I
have
am the anchor point.
okay Dex, and then I know Mercy has okay Dex.
Okay. Yes, the rogue has okay dex.
He's a strength-based rogue. Is
Oh,
the...
yeah, only okay. Though,
Yes.
'cause
Only
I am
okay.
I am a strength-based.
Okay, so you're casting it on John?
I'm gonna step around to the other room real quick, out of earshot of these things.
Yeah, just
it
so we
doesn't-
don't alert the horde.
Yo, why y'all all so ugly?
She.
all just
So
start
you
crying.
who do you cast fly on, Chris?
I'm gonna cast fly on John.
Okay, John. Do you just want to carry everybody across?
Yeah.
Okay, because you. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I know you can do it for Gawain and Iggy, but Mercy, how much do you weigh?
Much.
With all your shit on you.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
272 pounds per here.
Yeah.
John,
see,
I don't need your carrying. What's your like dragon lift and move? That's the one that I need to know
Oh, drag, lift, and move is higher than carry.
for Mercy.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean for John rather. Plus, what you're already carrying on your person.
I'm not gonna do that math, and I'm just simply gonna cast Featherfall on Mercy.
I mean,
I'll say as you fly everybody else to the other side and you get to Mercy and you're like, oh wait, I didn't really think this one through. You grab him and you're like struggling and you're actually kind of having to like jump off of the like beams where the magic begins to falter because you together weigh like 800 pounds. Weigh like half a ton almost together. Why don't you roll me an athletics check?
yeah. What is your carrying capacity, by the way? Just
He's already pretty maxed out, is the thing.
well,
Yep.
well, I'm seeing because the drag, lift, carry is twice carry capacity.
Well, you know what it is? Here's the problem with that is it's gonna be less than yours, and you're maxed out currently. So,
Oh yeah, that is the problem.
so
Yep,
roll me
yep.
that athletics check and don't roll low.
Okay, that's above 20.
Okay, yeah. You managed to kick across, and it's more like a slow jump. It's like a slow-mo jump kind of across with the two of you, where you're both kind of having to press off, and it's awkward because you have 8 limbs on like one set of mass. But you do manage to safely make it across, leaving the hundreds of undead zombies on the floor below you. As you guys take a moment to catch your breath, standing by what was once a throne, but it is now just a crumbling pile of rotted satin and wood. You see a door leads deeper into this fortress.
Oh man. Getting in here is a pain, getting out of here is probably going to be a fucking... Because given our track record, we'll be running.
I have an idea. I take it out.
I run from no one. I teleport.
Very astute. RC will push open the rotting door.
Okay, kind of just falls down a few stairs, rounding a corner, pushing through another hallway. You guys come to a deep into this fortress, a kind of buried into the earth slightly. A dark room that terminates in a heavy vault door.
Are we talking like typical vault door with the wheel? on the
Yeah.
outside,
The
like,
rounded,
okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay, yeah. Roll an investigation check.
I'll help.
Roll with advantage.
One higher.
Yeah.
Shit. What'd you roll? Sorry.
19.
Sorry, one sec. I'm having to. I did not know if we were going to get this far. I forgot to make a. Battle map.
Oh boy.
Would you roll
How could this
19?
happen to me?
Yes, sir.
You don't see anything.
Alright. I haven't ever had to crack a safe this big before.
Joke's on you, it's dial locked.
Shit. Pulls out a stethoscope. Haha! Right, so...
Shoot it my way. If you want to risk it.
No thanks.
Yeah,
We can try to force the lock. I mean, it's been here a
let's-
couple 100 years.
Let's go try to do it quietly first. There's a lot of fucking zombies around here. I'd rather not have to deal with those. I suppose... Can Mercy try to find a way? Because there's obviously the wheel. Presumably there'd have to be a key or something to open it before, but obviously we don't have that on us. So can Mercy try to find a spot that would... I mean, start to open this vault
Well, it's a
door?
combination.
You know? It's a Oh, great.
Have we seen any numbers anywhere yet?
I know, unfortunately, nobody wrote the
Numbers.
code on a wall with blood.
Damn! No skeletons pointing to the code or anything.
Yeah.
Try to crack it.
Yeah, how many digits in the combination? Brute force it.
You understand? One. Wait, no.
One.
0, 0,
Yeah.
0, 0. No. Okay.
I'm gonna
0,
go
0, 0,
0.
0, 1.
0, 1.
I'm gonna zero it out.
Try
0,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 9.
Go fuck yourself. No.
Did it unlock?
No.
Oh.
But as you begin to mess
How
with
about
the
6,
lock,
9, 6, 9, 6, 9?
as you begin to mess with the lock, you hear a and you watch falling down from the ceiling from above a pair of elegantly designed, slim-limbed mechanical constructs that flourish these spears. And in just a moment, I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Oh,
Why are they hot?
Why are they hot, Blue? Go fuck yourself.
Mercy
It's bad,
sees...
why hot?
Yeah, it's bad, why hot? Mercy sees the fucking robots working. He's like, stop functioning. It's been 100 years. Fuck.
Man, they put some really hard work into their mechanics, didn't they?
Why don't you
Yeah,
guys
what the hell?
put yourselves down
Where we at?
where you want to be?
Here.
Shit! I got it! I claimed the jewels.
The vast.
I'm so tiny on this map. I'm so tall.
Where's
I bet
Gawain,
it's not the
Chris?
first time you heard that, Blue.
Wayne
Shut up,
is probably going to be...
dumb bitch.
Well, since they're screwing around with that, Gawain's probably going to be standing back.
Okay. I'll put one here. Oh, they're supposed to be big. And one here. Just before they locked you up.
Sorry.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Guys, watch out. That's Magic the Gathering.
Is it? I don't know.
It looks like it very well might be, but I genuinely have no
I think it's from one of the plane
Did you-
ships.
Did you know Magic
Probably.
the Gathering is going to have a collaboration with Smite?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that in their thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna need some motherfucking initiative rolls, motherfuckers.
Initiative. Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Let's start from Beer Curtain.
Oh my god, I rolled so bad with initiative.
Don't worry, we can do worse.
we can indeed.
Wow.
It be like that.
Need
No,
one
why
from-
do I have to always go first?
Need one
I
from you,
don't
Mr.
wanna go
Quiz.
first. Please roll higher than me. Please. Please. I need someone to engage.
No kills yet so far.
You always hold your attack, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but... Well, actually, no. I'm a rogue. I only have one attack. That's all.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're like the one person here who that isn't a moderate problem for. Mercy, you lurch into motion first. Your senses your spidey sense is tingling as a rogue. As these creatures, these elegantly built, long, graceful-limbed creatures begin to wield, brandish these long bronze spears. What are you doing?
Okay, fuckers. Mercy is going to... John, me and Gwen get this one, you get that one.
Okay.
Come over here, hold his action, and pray Gwen actually engages.
Yes, let's spread out all the damage on the enemies. Mercy,
Yeah, obviously.
you're holding your action to attack?
Yes.
Did you do anything with your bonus action?
Can't, because he can't aim, he moved.
Bomba.
Could Bomba. He doesn't really have very much Bomba is the issue. In fact, he only has Chaos Bomba. You know, actually, before he moves, Gwen is awfully close for throwing Chaos Dynamite.
You'll be fine.
But I do... Yeah, I want to see what it does. I want to see what Chaos Dynamite does.
Okay,
Gwen will
you
be
throw
fine.
it in.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it. And I'm going to try to throw it behind the thing, so hopefully Gwen isn't quite as fucked if something weird happens.
Okay. So,
'Cause
Dynamite's
got a
normally
lot of
3d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 3d. This is 3d8. So roll me 3d8.
Pretty
Okay.
good 3d8.
Yeah. Now roll me an additional d8 to figure out what type of damage it does.
Ah. 2.
2. So you're very good because you missed poison, which would have done nothing to these things. As you throw it back there, you're like, and you throw it, and it like goes by, and the creature like looks at it, and then there's a of ice that rocks out from it. It needs to make a dexterity save.
Yeah. Not looking for a high DC.
It is quite good at these, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's very high dex save.
Yes.
He takes 9.
Yeah. Well, actually,
You fucks.
as it cartwheels out of the way across the ground.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh, it did nothing. Wait,
Don't worry, you'll do it to me next level.
yeah, sure will. But hey, now Jun knows not to waste his fucking explosions.
What you doing, Mercy? Oh, you hold your action.
Yeah, hold on.
So you throw that, pushing out of position, and as soon as it comes out of its cartwheel, you're ready there with your attack, ready to go. Gawain, you're up, bud. What would you like to do?
I am gonna go attack the other one. No. No, he's going to rush, get around to the other side of him.
Hmm?
Try and keep this one at least into the corner. And he's gonna take he's going to sprint by, hand off inspiration to Mercy.
Heck yeah.
What?
Just gonna run by, just 2v1 seems unfair, right?
Well, we love to make it as unfair as possible here.
So that's gonna give him advantage.
Heck yeah. Uh, 19 misses.
19 misses.
25 does hit.
Worrying.
He is going to slap on a defensive flourish.
Okay, big.
Let's raise this one. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I'm just gonna blow my reaction thing, right?
Not at this. You wouldn't want to use it here, Chris, just because he's already holding his attack, which is his reaction.
Oh, fair.
But at other times, keep that in mind. Other times, super.
Oh, it's mid-turn.
Yeah, that'll be super good on future turns.
Yeah, roll your d8, Chris.
Big money.
4?
Okay.
That's good. That's good. So how much damage?
So total is going to be 15.
Okay, it's going to use its reaction to do its tumbling dodge, to have that to 7, and then move its movement speed away from you guys.
Well, my held action.
Yes, goes
will go
off first. Yeah, as a
point.
part of
Yeah.
that.
19 misses, but I have an inspiration.
Hell yeah! Well, and 1 will do it.
Yeah, well, let's.
Yeah,
But 2 will do
21
it.
will hit. So,
Uh,
and you get sneak attack.
yes, I do. 24
Big damage,
more
and it can't do anything to have that, as that fully chunks it. And as you tear into its graceful, like, it's almost like there's marble and gold inlay on this thing. It's very beautifully put together.
And it's almost a shame we have to fuck this thing up.
But it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Half its
50.
movement?
No, it's full movement, I believe.
It
Oh,
says
you're
in the
right. You're right.
feature.
Half. You're right. You're right. I wrote half. That's on me. That's on me. It does have quite a bit of movement. My bad. My bad. That's on me. I wrote that, so that's how it is.
Man.
Did you want to do anything else on your turn, Gawain?
No, that was my action and bonus action.
Okay. That takes us to its turn. It is going to move here. And it's going to use its
I'm in danger.
it's going to use its Maelstrom of Strikes.
I think
That
we're
doesn't
all-
sound good.
It does not. I don't think it can get Iggy with this. It cannot. But it makes an attack on everyone within reach.
How is Iggy always safe?
I told you, she's just good.
I'm just good with it. One at you, Gawain, is gonna make an attack at you.
10-foot reach.
He's like the one character I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
lucky on.
I mean,
does a
they
thir-
have spears.
Does
so-
13 hit, Chris?
Nope.
One at you, Mercy. Does a 28 hit?
Oh, great. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Reaction.
Halves it down to 10, and you can move if you'd like.
I'm going to step up to it.
Yeah, no, I'm with
So-
you on that. I'm with you on that one.
So I can aim on my turn.
Mm-hmm. And then it's going to make an attack against you, John. Is a 14 hit?
Miss.
Okay. Iggy, that brings us to your turn.
Okay.
As you watch the machine, it does like a cartwheel away from damage and then leaps into the middle of them and does this leap that it like spins around its upper body, lashing out at the entire party with this long bronze spear. This is a incredibly mobile and agile creature. What are you doing?
Okay, bitch.
Which one are you blasting?
The one that was hitting everybody.
Okay. Blasting. 20,
Blast.
20, 20. Yeah, those both equal its AC. 18. Unfortunate. Nah, this thing takes psychic damage. It's not immune to point. Some constructs would, but these are too smart. 18,
When we get the constructs that are immune to psychic
Yeah.
damage.
You might have to
Bruh.
actually cast spells at some point in your life, Blue.
I was with her 2 entire spell slots.
Yep.
Yeah, her 2 third-level spell slots.
Oh yeah, like that makes difference.
It does! And she can fucking recoup them, too, if she wants. Did you want to do anything else on your turn, Blue?
Can't really hide, can she?
Not. It's pretty empty room intentionally.
Nah, yeah, no, she'll hang out. She's
Okay.
good.
Okay. John, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't want to get attacked again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and engage this one.
Okay, go for
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
15 misses. 22 hits. I swear, you've never crit with this sword.
I know.
It feels
I've
like-
only crit once.
Yeah, you lash into it, and it's going to use its reaction to have that and move
You fucking do it.
25 feet away from it, you guys. D6. Did you want to do anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Brings us to this one. Who? Oh, look. He's gonna move
Yeah,
here
you dirty fuck.
and attack everyone but Gawain now. They're just exchanging positions as it uses its maelstrom of strikes. It's gonna make an attack on everybody within reach. So a spear attack for you, Mercy. That's a 14 to hit. Spear
Fuck.
attack for you, John. That's a 20 to hit.
Miss.
And a spear attack for you, Iggy. That's a 15 to hit.
Miss.
And you manage to dodge all of them as you guys all weave out of the way.
Nope.
This one, little less well programmed.
This one's like, it's like heads like sparking.
It's a little
These are
rusty.
600-year-old machines. Mercy, you're up. What'd you like to do?
Could have stepped a little closer, though. Man, I can't even aim.
You can aim a gun, I guess.
I mean, could aim a gun. I definitely gonna need advantage to consistently hit this damn thing. Okay. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna aim a gun.
What gun? Oh, you aiming at?
Do I want to use? Yeah, no.
I'm so dumb.
Don't worry, I've got something coming up.
I got something coming up too.
Well, this one has a. I guess he'll aim at this one because it's the one they have damage on at the moment.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's looking pretty hurt. As like you can see, like some of the servos are sparking and like it's like grinding a little bit as it moves. Okay, well then he.
Well,
Oh.
well, we have jam avoidance, but
Yes, but the creature just like shifts out of the way, like almost does the Iron Man thing, where it just spins a shoulder and the attack just goes wide.
oh great.
I think that's pretty much your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gawain, you're up,
much it.
bud. What are you doing? Oh, you got the positioning for it, right?
Oh
Yeah, 40-foot
yeah. Yeah,
cube.
it's a 40-foot cube.
Wisdom
super.
saves, right?
Wisdom saves for both of them.
Yeah, they are pretty good at these, but that's
Okay, of course constructs are good at wisdom saves.
that's a 19 and
Oh,
a
God.
22.
Yeah, they both pass.
Pretty
Why
good
the
as an
fuck
understatement
is a
there.
construct that good at a wisdom save?
Because the people who made it wanted them to win.
Well, if they're smart enough to take psychic damage, I guess.
Machines.
But-
How does that make sense?
Ever heard of an AI?
Gawain, they've been taught how to love.
do you want to do anything with your bonus action or your movement, Chris?
I'm gonna, I don't know, fucking step away a little bit from them, so it's a little bit harder to smack all of us at once.
That's smart. That's smart.
There we go. Oh no, I'm still within a fucking 10-foot radius of, yeah. No,
You can keep moving
There we
further
go.
too. You've quite a bit of movement. It needs to see if it recharges its maelstrom of strikes. It needs to roll a d6. It does not. So I think it's gonna go out. So you watch as it doing like pirouettes and flips, leaps over towards you, Gawain, and it's gonna make its multi attack against you. So it's going to make a spear attack against you. That's a 12 to hit. Chris?
Does not hit.
It's a 27 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, I should have done this first. Well, whatever. And then, no, I did it right. And then it's gonna make, and then you watch as it lashes out at you with that attack, it cuts across your chest, and then it pins it underneath it and uses that to leverage into a kick, as it pole vaults into a kick against you. An 11 does not hit though, as you roll out of the way, managing to avoid the attack. That takes us to, that ends its turn and takes us to Iggy. What you doing?
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Who you pewing?
Oh.
Who you pewing?
The one who tried to hit her.
Okay, that's the one right in front of her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, both attacks hit. They slam into the creature and it staggers, and then it lightens itself in like a weird way, and almost like a marionette way, as you shout obscenities at it.
Yeah.
John, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
And
Action.
I'm gonna hit this fucker.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Do you want to use human determination here?
No.
Okay.
No,
go
I do
for it.
not.
Whoa! You were just talking about it.
Holy shit! Who needs it? Who needs human determination? All right, yeah, dude, fucking click it through.
Man, good time to use Booming Blade.
It's fine though. They're inanimate constructs with +7 saving throw.
What is that? Did that double correctly?
Yeah. It rolled a d8. And it's...
No, but you need to. There's thunder damage because you're over 5th level, so you need to roll 2d8.
No, it only takes it if it moves.
No, but it scales to at 5th level. When you hit somebody, they automatically take a d8 of thunder damage, and then if they move, they take 2d8. Read the bottom part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do I need to roll?
And just roll an additional 2d8 thunder damage because it doubles. That's getting doubled too. That's why it was kind of tight. So 16. We're at 22 points of damage. Wait, 16. Yeah, 22 points of damage, and it's going to use its dodge to avoid that, to have that down to 11, which then immediately activates the additional 2d8. So use that.
That doesn't get reduced.
No, sir. So it takes another 11 points of thunder damage. As you rear back, your blade beginning to vibrate with thunder energies. You slam it into it. The vibrations begin to flow along the metal of this creature as it vibrates, and it leaps back, and immediately another shockwave echoes out from it. You fucking lit it up, dude. Holy shit. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
Yeah, actually.
Walk forwards. Yes, sir. I'm into it. Okay. That's your turn. That takes us to its turn. Let's see if it recharges its Maelstrom of Strikes. It does, but you guys... Oh, no. You know what? Let me... I think...
Do it.
No, it's gonna light you up. You guys have spread out enough. There's not like a good position to use it. So it's gonna make 2 attack. It's gonna make all 3 of its attacks against you.
Okay.
So it's gonna make its first spear attack a 24. Second spear attack 29.
That hits.
Oh, Jesus.
The 16 points of piercing damage. As you throw up as the first attack almost cuts to you, but you throw up a ward that it glances off of, and the creature's head like tilts as it analyzes you, and then it rears back and hits the shield you throw up head on, pierces it, and slams into your shoulder. And then it's going to use that to pole vault into a kick. There's only a 21, which you managed to like glance off of you with your shield. Yeah, that's its turn. That brings us to you, Mercy. You're up. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Well, I've got another shot in this double barrel.
Go for it.
Let's see. Oh man, you know I'm gonna have my health out of that.
Go for it. You gotta roll a 2.
Yep. How about a 6?
And the 6 will do it.
All right, this one
As it slams
is
into it.
good chunk of chain. 14 more damage. That one.
14. Sneak attack, 3d6. 1 sec. Let me check something real quick. Oh, because it's a silver arrow. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
Yes it is.
Okay, Gawain, you're up, bud. What'd you like to do?
Alright, well, since slow's a bust, and wisdom saves and charms, okay, there goes my entire spell list against these. That's fun. I guess I'm just gonna have to swing at it. He's going to lash out an inspiration towards Jun.
Heck yeah, get that advantage. You feel it.
How you doing over there, buddy?
You rolled a
yours?
29.
Mine's not as fun.
Oh
Oh my god, why is my chat bar so fucked up?
you can.
Yeah, an update to roll 20s fucked it up. You can shrink it down and fix it, but
Roll them
very
attack
annoying.
rolls, mister. You got
So I just
advantage.
can't see shit on it. And then attack roll advantage. Nope.
First one's a nope. Second one. 20 just hits.
Just hits. And then let's see. Well, actually, no, because that still puts me into attack range no matter what. He's gonna take a defensive flourish because
Okay.
he's about to get blasted.
Okay. Smart. 13 plus the D8.
What the? 13 D8. Oh God!
Dude, the game does not like you
Holy
rolling those.
shit.
Holy shit.
let,
I'm about to
let me
just-
tell you,
I'm about to
That's-
retire Gwen. Like, this
That's-
is.
that's been my experience as a swords bard too. You always roll low on your defensive flourish.
What you gotta do is get like a magic item that lets you reroll 1s and 2s on your bardic dice. But do you want to use your psionic stuff?
I guess I can.
Yeah, there is a
Uh,
burned man in the vicinity of another.
There is a burned man. And here comes my reaction. And John's just gonna feel this like sudden push in his mind to exceed his own natural like limits of speed, as if someone else is now moving him faster than his own reactions. And he's gonna get an attack. Alright, Gwen's just gonna sit this fight out now that he's
Hey, you've done plenty of
Can't use-
damage.
I have done mediocre damage.
I don't know about that. You've done more than fucking other people.
Yeah, I've done more than Hyacinth, I'll agree. My list is bunked.
Can't do 40 damage around every time, I guess.
Can't use my spells. Fun. Sorry.
It's going to make a spear attack against you. It's a 29. And then it's going to shift over here to make a spear attack against you, Mercy. And then it's going to make a kick attack against you, Gawain. As it stabs for you, whips it out towards you, Mercy. Does an 18 hit Mercy?
It does.
And then like in that same twisting motion, turns it into like a roundhouse kick towards you, Gawain. And the kick is going towards you. It's a 21. So bink, bink, and then bink. And I need you to make a dex save, Gawain.
Okay.
As you get
11.
shoved back, as you kind of slide across the ground on your feet, holding to your feet, but getting pushed backwards. Mercer, are you dodging that one, or are you just gonna eat it?
Yeah, 15 damage or 14 damage.
14. Yeah, you would have been at 14.
Ow, ow. I will not move though, because it's right up on me, and that's where I want to be.
Okay. Chris, you do take 26 points of damage all told.
Fun.
You have hit points to use the... Iggy, you're up, girl. What would you like to do? You've been hiding in your corner.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Terry texted me. Her internet's down right now.
It's
Just
whatever.
so you know.
So 9 probably doesn't hit. 27 definitely does, though. Who are you targeting?
I guess. Which one looks fucked up more?
This one.
Okay, yeah, she'll go for that one. And she'll call to Mercy and be like, "Do you want it pushed away?"
No!
I've been trying to stand next to this thing for 3 years. Unfortunately, it will use its reaction to have that damage. As it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25's right up to fucking Gawain.
Oh no, Gawain!
So it takes...
If I push it while it's walking forward, can I get it to like slam into the wall?
It'll slam into Gawain if you want to do
No,
that.
I don't want it to slam into Gawain.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing.
I don't want to squish
Trips
the
and like
boy.
all like a couple hundred pounds fall on him.
He'll be fine.
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action or any kind of movement, any spells?
I can't. I don't think there's anything I really can do right now. She'll move though.
Okay.
She'll just move a little bit closer.
Alright.
That could be her turn.
John, you're up, bud. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna rotate around because
Yeah,
I don't
Blue
like
just set
how-
one up. Blue just, I was watching.
Sure did.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I know what I'm doing next round.
It can flurry of spears to hit all of us. Technically,
That's fine.
there isn't a change because it has 3 attacks and it can hit 3 of us because there's not only 7.
Yeah, well,
so-
there's supposed to be more than 4 people in this party for this fight. So.
And yet,
I'm gonna
And
go
yet
ahead and
there
cast
are not.
another booming blade.
Okay, remember, big risk.
Also, should
26
we roll
hits.
Chances here?
What's up?
Should we roll spec in? Because chances here?
Is Chance here? Oh, Chooch is here. Yeah, Choo, you guys hear a donk, donk, donk as
I just
Spec
can't
comes running down the
move my
stairs.
character on the map again.
Yeah, no worries. I got you. As you come running down the stairs.